this is Carrie from Celestial Forecast, doing an energy check-in for you guys for the first half of August for you and whoever it is you're thinking about. I'll be pulling from these two decks, the Relationship Design cards by Sister Moon Tarot and the Angels of Romance Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, and I'll go ahead and clarify them with my tarot decks. So let's get into it, guys. General as always, so please keep that in mind throughout your reading and take from it what makes sense for you and release what doesn't. All right, Aries, what do we need to know here? First half of the month. What do we have? Inspired, interested, dynamic, new perspective. Okay, let's grab another card here. So maybe there's either something or someone that's inspiring you the first half of the month. And we have spring, rebirth, renew, beginnings. Okay, so possibly as far as what it is that you are focused on right now, if it's love, if it's your work environment, if it's friendships, if it's family, whatever it is, it could take time, but by next spring perhaps it's going to bloom and it's going to grow and offer you new beginnings, perhaps in every area of your life. So I really love how that's coming through there. All right, let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot here, Aries. I'll be pulling from my TABBY tarot teacher. Sometimes, you know, you need to step away from a situation and spend time on your own to have a better understanding of something. And, you know, return when you're ready. That could be where this renewal or the rebirth is coming from. It really can represent, you know, something that is growing, perhaps better than what you had envisioned it to be. Look at that. You've got the Fool, which can represent a new beginning. So it really is mirroring this interpretation of this card right here, you know. Something new is coming in. And maybe through this new beginning, you're being called to action to do something. And that might be you, Divine Feminine. You're coming in as the Empress here, you know, because you really do have the capability to create the type of life that you want. And when you're inspired by something or someone, it's more amplified, you know. And we've got the Lovers card right here. So we've got Taurus, we've got Gemini coming through. That could be specific for some of you guys, sign-wise. There's somebody here that you care for and love. And I have a feeling they are returning those exact same feelings towards you. If you guys are in separation, this new beginning might represent another chance in love with somebody, your life partner, the romance, the deep love that you guys share. So maybe you guys needed to spend time apart in order to come to these realizations. It hasn't been easy though, not being with your person. I feel they could be struggling just as much as you. I'm also feeling from this person, Aries, that they could be having some doubts as far as you accepting them back into your life. Maybe they're afraid that you would reject them. They want that new beginning. They want to be able to try again. But maybe they're afraid that you might not choose them again. Because ultimately the Lovers card can represent making a choice when it comes to your love life. But I'm also feeling that the time apart could have been very healing for both of you. Or certainly, you know, maybe that's how you're feeling about it. Somebody needed time apart from you, or you needed time apart from them, in order to have a clear mind and to know what it is that you want. And the time apart could have served this person a whole lot of good as well, because maybe they needed to really think things through also. We've got the Three of Wands. So I still see things progressing. I still see things moving forward Aries, and I feel you'll get to a point where you're going to take a look back at this whole experience and realize, you know what, I did the right thing. I'm happy with the choice that I've made. Whatever that might be. I am feeling for some of you guys though, and maybe Divine Feminine, you decided to end things with your person, especially if, well, you know, I don't always want to assume it's cheating or infidelity, but if it was that, then that's what it is. But you decided to sever ties with your person for a particular reason. And that created more than likely a distance and separation. Maybe it's been a while since you guys have talked. But I'm feeling, especially for my feminine, since we've got the Queen of Swords, we've got the Empress, I feel there's a masculine here who would still be open to trying again. There's just something about the connection. And look at that. We've got the Queen and the King right next to each other. You guys are divine counterparts. This is an Aries reading, but some of you guys might have air in your individual charts. Okay, so Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and we've got Gemini on the lover's side right there. So this is your better half. You guys actually are very compatible. Divine counterparts. But the time apart was necessary, I feel, and there is the opportunity to start again. So one of you needs to be able to take action to make it happen. All right, let's see what else here for Aries. Because you guys could be totally compatible, but if nobody takes action, then it ends up being stagnant, you know? For Aries, what else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know here? All right, we've got battlefield and we have passion, desires. Okay, so competition, fighting, conflicts. Now, take that if it makes sense for you, if you guys were arguing, if you guys just didn't see eye to eye, but the attraction continues. Passion, desire, strong sensual feelings, instant gratification. Now, some of you guys might have been fighting about a third-party situation. Somebody might have crossed the line, somebody might have had sexual relations with somebody else, and so that created a lot of conflict between the two of you. But I feel that through this new beginning reference, for those of you who are open to it, at least, that there's a chance to work through it. Not for everybody, just some of you guys. Because I feel some of these conflicts could be insurmountable to where it's not fixable. Even though you guys are ultimately divine counterparts, that does not guarantee that you guys are going to get back together unless both parties are in agreement. We do have the Six of Swords, and that is followed by the Ace of Wands. So I feel whatever this represents could have been very difficult. So this right here is letting us know that if you work together, then there's the chance to be able to heal from this in order to transition away from this experience, to overcome the difficulties of what that might have represented, and to be able to start again. But, you know, both people really have to be on board, you know? I feel the masculine certainly is. We've got the King of Cups, followed by the Fool, okay? So we do have repeat messages coming through. I'm ultimately feeling that it could be a masculine who takes control of the situation and takes action to let the feminine know that they're a different person, that they've grown, they've matured, they understand perhaps the error of their mistakes, and they just really want to be able to move forward and start again. We've got the Six of Wands, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Justice card. Some of you could even be thinking of Libra here. I just feel ultimately if you both want to try again, and if there is the opportunity to have a reunion here, or at least to open up the conversation, that for those of you who are open to it, there's the possibility of creating progress in the relationship. And of course, the Wheel of Fortune is such a beautiful energy of good luck and a new cycle that's coming in to replace perhaps a more challenging cycle. And the Justice card could be representing the truth, facing the truth of a situation, being able to think clearly and to be able to act from a place of clarity and integrity, and to be able to balance things out between the two of you. Yeah. And lastly, we've got the Star. Okay. So this can still be a wish that can manifest. There is renewal here. There's perhaps a second chance. So remember, right from the very beginning, rebirth, renew, beginnings, and then the Spring card. And that definitely mirrors part of the interpretation of the Star. It is renewal. It is giving you both perhaps the opportunity to try again. It's reviving something, rejuvenating a relationship that might have fallen apart initially, and maybe gave you both the opportunity to heal and focus on yourselves and what it is that you want in life. But this right here, if you guys can follow the same path and travel down the same road again, I feel that this can still be a wish that manifests for those of you who would want that reunion. All right, Aries, so that's what I've got for the first half of the month. Hopefully there's something here that resonates for you and your situation, or I could offer you a personal reading if that's something that you're interested in. That link is down below in the description box. And of course, I'll go ahead and link all of the decks that you see here. Thank you guys so much, Aries, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.